Why Men Break Down in Silence. By Lucid Nomad. Unspoken Realities. Introduction. Most men don't break loudly. They break silently. Not in public, but behind closed doors. They smile through it. Laugh through it. Work through it. Until one day, they simply disappear emotionally. This is not weakness. It's not a lack of masculinity. It's a response to centuries of programming, and the emotional wars men were never taught to fight. Let us explore why men break down in silence, the underlying causes, the factors that worsen it, what can be done, and what all of us need to understand, before it's too late. Left-pointing magnifying glass. Causes of silent breakdown in men. 1. Emotional suppression since childhood. From a young age, boys are taught, don't cry. Be strong. Toughen up. This teaches boys that showing emotion equals weakness. Over time, they disconnect from their feelings, not because they don't feel them, but because expressing them became dangerous. 2. Fear of being judged or shamed. Many men associate vulnerability with humiliation. The moment they open up, they're often met with, "You're overreacting. You're being soft. Man up." So they learn it's safer to suffer in silence than risk being misunderstood. 3. Pressure to provide and perform. A man's worth is often tied to how much he earns, what he can give, how strong he appears. When he struggles financially or emotionally, he feels like a failure, even when no one says it. 4. Lack of safe emotional spaces. Most men don't have people they can talk to deeply. Their friendships are often surface level. Their romantic partners may not know the full storm inside them. So the pain has nowhere to go, and it builds up. 5. Relationship trauma. Men who were betrayed, manipulated, or emotionally neglected often develop a deep fear of emotional exposure. They think, if I open up again, I'll get hurt. So even when they love with walls up, and that wall becomes their prison. Warning sign. Major factors that worsen the collapse. Society rewards men for hiding pain, not healing it. Social media pressure to appear perfect, strong, successful. Fear of being a burden to others. Toxic male peer culture that mocks softness. Being needed but never nurtured in relationships. Shame around mental health or therapy. The silent symptoms you may never notice. Pulling away from loved ones. Sleeping too much or barely at all. Sudden loss of ambition or purpose. Bottled anger and random outbursts. Numbness, not sadness, but nothingness. Secret addiction to cope. Alcohol, porn, gambling. Overworking to avoid feeling. Sometimes the loudest scream is no scream at all. White heavy check mark. What can help? Real solutions. 1. Safe, non-judgmental listening. If a man begins to open up, don't interrupt. Don't try to fix him. Just listen like his life depends on it, because it might. 2. Normalize male vulnerability. Create spaces, in relationships, friendships, and content, where men are allowed to cry, doubt, question, and feel. 3. Encourage therapy and emotional mentorship. Some men need therapy. Others need emotional guidance from elder men or emotionally aware peers who walked the path. 4. Speak his emotional language. Not all men say I'm hurt. Some say I'm tired. Learn to read between the lines, and meet him where he is. 5. Help him rebuild self-worth without performance. Let him know his worth isn't in what he provides, it's in who he is, even in silence. For men listening right now, you're not weak for breaking. You're human. You don't have to bleed alone in the dark. You don't need to prove your pain is valid. You don't have to man up, you need to heal up. And healing doesn't make you less of a man. It makes you more of a whole one. Conclusion. Men are not emotionless. They've just been emotionally exiled for generations. So they suffer quietly. They break without warning. And sometimes, they leave without a goodbye, not because they don't care, but because they never knew how to stay present inside their own pain. It's time we stop judging that silence, and start understanding the story behind it.